We've learned as a community that the world is changing around us, and it can change in dramatic ways that can impact our community severely.
No one in America understood that better than the folks we met in Wilmington, Ohio. They're people in the grip of a brutal series of layoffs at DHL, the shipping company.
The only way to survive that change is to be able to adapt and evolve and hopefully actually grow with that change. This is exciting because it is not just a project for today, but it's a project that is rooted in the transition that our community has been going through for the last 7 or 8 years now.
I think about 10 years ago, maybe 4 tectonic plates came crashing together, and they are free information, free design software, digital tools like 3D printing, and crowdfunding. And what that means is that access to tools and a supportive community of people who want to help you make your ideas is the only bottleneck to actually making things now. We call this the maker movement. Brick and mortar facilities that have these resources teach classes and then provide access maybe through memberships. They're called maker spaces.
We talk about it like it's a gym, and in many ways it's structured like a gym, but one of the comparisons is that it's working out important muscle. It's working out that muscle of creativity, of innovation, of entrepreneurship. And as a community, just like we need to encourage each other to be healthy and active, we need to encourage each other to work out those muscles as well, those muscles of innovation and entrepreneurship.
I think that if Pioneer Labs is established in Wilmington, you're going to see the same explosion of startups and art businesses that we've seen happen here in Columbus. And I think in a place like Wilmington, where you have both a rural component as well as a high-tech airport, I think you're going to be seeing that you'll have these unions of art and tech where maybe old world farmers are talking to people who design drones and camera systems that say maybe this will be an efficient way for farmers to learn how well fertilized their fields are, how can they download that information and put it on a mobile app, and then bring business and tech value in ways that are hard to predict. So I'm sure that you're going to see the same kind of explosion or profusion of entrepreneurs, startups, and such. But it's hard to predict where that might go. So I think what is being proposed at Pioneer Labs is really ideal, not just for repurposing older buildings, but also for producing an engine that is going to help turn the community around too. I think it's a win for everyone. I can't wait to see what big companies start from little groups, little ideas that have been launched at Pioneer Labs by people who maybe never thought they'd be an inventor or a creator, but now that we're living in this exciting culture of creation, anyone with a good idea can actually realize it.
So as we look ahead, we have a lot of pieces in place that are going to make this successful. First and foremost, we're going to have a great plan, and that plan has been made possible by the incredibly generous support of America's best communities, and particularly Frontier Communications, who has been such a friend and partner and supporter in encouraging us to get into this grant program. Now that we have the plan and the building in place, we're going to be out there asking the community to continue to get involved, because it's really going to take a large-scale community effort to turn this into the makerspace that we believe is really possible, and that will really spark this community to establish itself as really a center for making and innovation in Southern Ohio and really beyond.